Yes, I'm going to get comfortable. Greetings, hello, love and light, Libra brothers and sisters. Starting off with you first. A couple of things I want to talk about. And let me see if I can stay on camera here and find a comfortable position. Again, the energy I talked about at the beginning of this month, and when I said it would be clearing in the third week, I've never read anything about Mercury retrograde. I can care less about Mercury retrograde and what people say about it. And you guys could believe whatever you will and whatever you won't. But I don't share, subscribe, or am I an advocate for horoscopes or the alignment of the planets and energy created by planets. It's just not a reality for me. In fact, in deep meditation, right, in a theta meditational state, and then that's when I say that, that's a point in time in which you're not awake, you're not fully asleep, but you're almost at that point, right, where the brain starts to slow down, the breathing, everything is just quiet around you. It's a wonderful state. It's a state where really, if you're looking to manifest, cleanse, heal, that's really the state you want to be in. And again, in my community page that everybody should go to, right? You click on my Emperor the blue eye itself, go to my home page, then slide over to the community page where we post these things and have communication and dialogue. But we really, at that point, and I'm sorry, I just had to adjust my camera. I don't know if my picture faded away or not. And we'll find out when I unedit this thing or edit this thing. But the energy that I talked about is really just funky defunk, right? And it has been since October. And I told you that the universe, the universe is demanding that this planet release all this negative energy, right? That this is a purging. Has nothing to do with Mercury retrograde, honestly, people. And you know me, I research a lot of things, and I'm not talking about from astrologers or tarot card readers. I'm talking about scientists. My background is science-based, 2 master's degrees in science. So well-grounded in both logic and spiritual awareness, right? For me, you can't have one without the other, right? To really, truly find spiritual awareness, you must be logical to the point that you actually are willing to accept information other than what you've been conditioned, hear the word conditioned to believe your whole life, right? Schools, your parents, everybody teaches you, oh my gosh, this is your religion, this is how you grew up, this is what you better believe, this is the formalities that we do. Religion is wonderful. It's not necessarily spiritual. It's traditional. I'm waiting to see baseball bats and stuff flying at the back of my head because I said that. It's not spiritual. It's traditional. So the true essence of being spiritual is being able to talk with one in your higher source, your higher power. Again, you can call him God, you can call him Jesus, you can call him anything you want to call him. It doesn't matter to me. But that you formally believe. And you can believe in many different things. You don't have to believe in just one religion. You can believe in 1,000 religions. You can believe in 1,000 different types of spirituality and cleansings and healings. I'm going to talk to you about this negative energy because you need to understand it. And somebody please mark this down for those that don't want to hear the speech and just want to see tarot cards flying. But the tarot cards have zero meaning to you. Goose eggs for you. And I'll tell you why. It's my spirituality that calls these cards out to connect with Source, to be able to connect with the energies around your energy, my own energy, and Spirit's energy, and connect and get through the gateway. Without getting through the gateway, you got nothing. You got goose eggs. So flying tarot cards mean zero. And you know my theory about tarot cards. It's a tool. It's not a science. I, in many cases myself, can wheel through vibrational energy the cards that come out. I just can. I talk about things and all of a sudden that card pops out. Is it a gift? I don't know. I don't know. It's one I've been gifted with. But let's get into two stories. One, a very wonderful person. I'll call her P, because that's the first letter of her initial. Called me up and frantic about her husband cheating, and her child was in trouble with the law, going to court, and I told her the truth. Your son, he's going to get everything like everybody else did, right? He's not going to get no more, no less. You can spend another $10,000 on attorneys. And hold on one second. I got to get some eye drops for my eyes because my allergy. I am back. If my eyes look red, I'm not crying. It's actually my allergies, and my youngest son's really just kicking up. So I just put some eye drops, some non-allergy eye drops, whatever they are, right? But anyways, like I was saying, this woman, we'll call P, called me up about her husband and all this other stuff. And I told her, yeah, he's been lying to you. He's been cheating on you the whole marriage of 25 years. Doggone it, that was great. And then I told her something else about herself, where I said, listen, you really need to do something. I can't remember if it was pray or do something, some cleansing. Because she called that, then she wanted a cleansing. Then she started yelling at me. Look at this beautiful, this is my angel flower with baby bird's feathers on it. Beautiful, just beautiful, beautiful gift from the universe for me. That I got quite a while ago, actually, when I first started my channel. Told her this, and she went off on a rant. Don't tell me how to blah, blah, blah. You know what I did, right? Check, you're out. Check, you're out. Right now, she's. I can assure you, she's basking in her ridiculous behavior. I don't mean basking in a good way. I mean the energies, the universe is chewing her up right now, just chewing her up and churning her. Because when you ask me for help, when you say, give me guidance, give me love, and she said, you're absolutely right. Everything you said to me was true. And then she called, text back, email back 5 minutes later. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself. It didn't matter to me. It didn't matter. If I let negative energy come in, and not that I don't forgive her, not that I don't love her, I can't be around her. I can't be around her. And while I'm talking, I'm going to be lighting my candles and everything else, because this energy that we're still feeling right now is just crazy strong. It's going to continue to undulate up and down, meaning it's going to be good one day, it's going to be bad the next. And I'm also going to light some incense. And so long letters. This isn't the first person who's ever done this to me. I've had people just incredibly negative energy, just negative, and claim to be holy people and just all this other stuff. Do I forgive? I forgave. But I can't let her back in. Not unless she makes an offering. I don't mean financial. I mean an offering. I'm putting in my beads. An offering of peace to this channel, to you. Because her negative energy, and when I run into people like that just are succubuses, that just drain my energy to be able to read cards and everything else, it hurts everybody. It doesn't just hurt me. What I do here, I have essential oils in here, apple cinnamon. I have holy water here. And today, so what I do, dear Spirit, please, I ask you to please bless and anoint our mist for today's reading. I ask you to please invoke and invite the Spirit of the Lord and our Savior. I'm spraying all my table, all my cards, everything I have. And in addition to that, I've lit some incense. I think we're good. I have sage. I don't need sage right now, but So anyways, so that one person was dealt with. Another topic. So the thing with my son, the school is just doing a fabulous, phenomenal job. Just a phenomenal job. Things have changed, turned around in that area. Just beautiful. The other thing, remember my shirts, my blue emperor shirts? Well, my cousin for years and years and years had this printing company. Well, God only knows who knows what he was doing, how he was doing. I didn't care because I had to ask him to leave my life, him and his wife to leave my life in the past, because one time they came down to visit and they were leaving that morning, and I said, "Oh my gosh, let me fix you some eggs and bacon and toast." And the wife goes, "I want pancakes though." I said, "I don't have any pancake mix." She goes, "But I want pancakes though." I said, "But I'm willing to fix you eggs and bacon and toast, or whatever I have else, but I don't have pancake mix." Well, she goes, "Why don't you go to the store?" I haven't seen him in 15 years. Well, against the will and behest of all my family members, not just my immediate family, but some other family members, extended uncles and stuff, and everybody said, "Oh, you don't want to mess with this guy. He's not on track." Well, so anyways, I took him in again anyways. And so he asked me 2.5 months ago for some seed money to do my t-shirts. Well, I waited and waited and waited, and I came up, and it was nothing. He took art from someplace else. And I said, "Never mind, I'll create it myself and just send you the picture. All you got to do is just do what you do, since you're a t-shirt person that does graphic designs. You could just touch it up. You could just touch it up." Well, so 2.5 months later, I'm still asking, "Come on, I have people that want to buy the shirts. People want the shirts and stuff, and I want to give some shirts away." And last night, when I asked him for the picture for the shirt, he couldn't produce it. Couldn't produce it. He had taken a picture and plastered it on a stock model, not the ones that I have listed on my site or my community page, because I have my stuff from Teespring. Well, he proceeded to say, well, every day he would tell me when I asked him, I'm arranging pixels and he ain't arranging nothing. What he did was he took $250 online and spent it on God knows what. I never got nothing out of it. Nothing. I just came up with the graphic, the design. Yeah, don't get it. So anyways, this energy can come from family. It can come from outside. It's horrendous. Keep yourself cleansed. A beautiful woman came online this morning and offered some prayers. I was born and raised Catholic. Again, you know my story. I even brought out my Catholic prayer blanket that the wonderful people, we'll give a shout out to the wonderful people of St. Timothy's Church in California and Escondido. Women made me a prayer blanket. Each one of these knots on this blanket, tied knots, represents a woman who said a prayer or prayers for me. So to say people who are from different religious backgrounds can't appreciate tarot or think tarot is crazy or evil spirits or all this other stuff, absolutely untrue. Untrue. Keeping that in mind, let's do a couple of things. I've already got my cards out. I've meditated a little more. So you guys share those stories. If you've had an incident where somebody just ridiculous to you, and listen, you know this channel is about love and light. It's about second chances, third chances, fourth chances, fifth chances. But you don't just get to mouth off to people and say horrible things. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my cousin called me stupid because I asked for the picture of the print so I can get it done. And when he found out that I was using Teespring, not to order from, because I was still waiting for him, because he's supposed to be generating an order for the last 2.5 months for me. Well, when I said, hey, and I told him early in the morning, I'm going to put the logo on some things on Teespring so I could just put them up on my page and my site. Well, after about 5 hours, whether he was intoxicated, went insane, called me up in a rant and says, I don't share things with competition, and said, or act stupid. Huh, guess where he got? And you know I could actually lower the boom on him spiritually and ask the universe to do some incredible things to him. You know I can. He knows I can, but I'm not that kind of malicious person. In fact, I went into a deep meditation state last night and seen many things, many blessings, many openings, many gates that are coming to us. You're going to be shocked and awed. Shocked and awed. And I'm shuffling the cards here. I don't need to do a lot. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to do a pick a card. I'm going to let you choose your destiny. And it's not just a card. So, this is lapis, I think. Lapis lazuli. This is crystal. And this is, I think, I want to say jade, right? Is that? Yeah. Those are your 3 categories. You can look and meditate on those stones right now. Take your time, meditate on those. I'm going to pull some energy. Think hard. This isn't the only reading I'm going to do for you guys, but think hard. So, I don't want the cards to flip. I'm going to just shuffle them like this real quick. I'm going to turn them over like this. I want 5 cards for each stack, even though they pop. That card wanted to come out. So in this case, I normally don't pull them out, but if they start to look like they want to pop, for the purpose of pick card, we're going to do this. And then I'm going to do a reading to give you what the universe wants to tell you. This is what you're telling yourself based on the energy you're getting from these stones. I mean, I really want you to meditate on each one, because each one should mean something. If you don't know what it is, look it up now. Stop the video, look it up now. Now the next so for the crystal. Crystal. Michael, Spirit. Please, Michael, Gabriel. Michael, any cards? Energy is really strong. And I'm going to tell you something. So, I've seen readers that have, I don't know, 60, 70,000 people. Stop doing readings. You know why? Stop doing tarot. You know why? A lot of them are like me. A lot of them are like me. I am the energy. I am the catalyst that the energy flows through. It's not the cards. It's the connection that I have with Spirit and the message that he and I collectively need to send you. But I've seen them just can't pull out. Stop doing it. Not stop talking. They're not talking. I do a lot of talking. Now they're talking like I am. What miraculous spiritual movement may that have caused? How caused that? Am I the reason for all change? Absolutely not. Am I a reason for change? You better believe it. That came out. Okay, everybody. Again, these are energies I'm concentrated on. But you're deciding. You're deciding. I'm drawn to the center stack first. So if you pick crystal, let's get it on. Okay. First card out. I'm not even going to look at them. I'm just going to show them. I like it already. Two of Wands. Two of Wands energy. Next card out. I love you. I love you. Ace of Cups. This is Six of Cups. Oh, wait. Oh. This is going to go from the 19th. This energy is good from the 19th through the 26th. 19th through the 26th. Six of Swords. Okay, so center stack already, right? So we were talking about, and we don't need to talk about the choices here. And the choice of the energy that I'm feeling right now from this is, when I look at this card right here, I really look at this and I start to digest what is it, the energy, the meaning I'm getting out of this. And I'm even looking outside right now, and it's starting to be overcast. It looks like it's going to be torrential downpour here. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be torrential downpour. And I noticed the same thing in the card right here. See how this side is light and this side's a little darker here. The birds are all flying to this side. There's a choice that has been made. Not going to. Remember, don't forget, remember the weekend I had before, right? The weekend I had before. There's a choice. This is about two different paths. But the way I'm getting this energy now, it's about a choice that's been made. You or the person you're thinking about has made a choice. It's you. It's you. You're the one that's making that choice. You're the one that made the choice. Whether you know it or not, you've made your choice up here already. Now it's going to manifest. It's going to manifest. Ace of Cups here. This is about not only a new beginning, but this is about a love or something. Not or something. This is about a love, I was going to say, or something that you had been thinking about, wishing for, wanting to have happen. Now you made some choices. Now you're going to be the recipient of the outcome of that manifestation with the Ace of Cups. The weird thing here is that we see all the moons here going throughout the phases as they are now. I don't know. Don't say, well, Larry, you just said you didn't believe in the planet movement. I don't. I believe in the moon's energy, not any other planet. The moon, the sun, yeah. Gotta go with the sun, and my ruling planet Mars. And not because of the energy they pull out, not for the energy they pull out, because of what they stand for. What they stand for. And I don't mean astrologically. What they stand for me. What they stand for me. People always say, oh, the dark side of the moon always represents, and tarot represents some mysterious unknowns and all those other things. Sometimes it does. People say Mercury retrograde. Okay, yeah, the energy's funky, but is it because of Mercury retrograde? No. I told you the universe is to control this. There's not one planet here that can tell the world, our 3D, or any other planet to release all the negative energy. Is there any other people living on any other planet? Then where's the negative energy at on those planets? Where's the energy source? Those are dead stars. Oh, don't tell any astrologers I said that. They're dead stars. Lifeless planets. You've made a choice. You made a choice. Now you see yourself with that Ace of Cups. You see yourself. See that eye right there? The eye? You're awakening to the fact that the choice that you made is now something you're going to have to live with. Oop, did I just say that? Yep, you made a choice mentally already. Now it's manifesting itself. Now you're stuck with that choice. You can't change it. You're not going to be able to change it. Oh, wait a second. You can change it. And you say, how are you going to do that? You're going to change it because you're going to go in. You could reprogram yourself again in the theta state of meditation. You can reprogram yourself to do away with that thing that you wanted to have it happen at that time. If you really want something bad enough, bad enough, you'll visualize it, you'll see it, you'll dream it, it will happen. But you have to say it in your mind, visualize it in your mind, and let it go. If you come back every 5 minutes going, oh my God, is it done? Is it dinner yet? It'll never happen. Never happen. You made a choice. You've chosen a path. Now you see the realization that what you chose, you're going to have to live with. And what that is 6 of Cups, right? There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love. And I told you that a lot of you are going to get proposed to or going to get married in 2020. You're like, oh my God, I forgot about that. But don't forget about it, because you are. Because you're opening up. The choice I think that you made is that you're opening yourself back up. Even after all the hurt and the bullshit happened, you're going to open yourself up back up for love, or for a new abundance in love with the 6 of Cups. And look at these people. Look at the kids here just gleefully playing, and there's cats and rabbits. There's harmony. Harmony. And remember I told you the 3rd week? Well, guess what? And I said kind of towards the end of the 3rd week, but I said it's going to start, the energies are going to start to loosen up first of the 3rd week, end of the 2nd week, but really start to kick in as we move through this 3rd week. And that's exactly what this is. We're moving from that place of irritation, that place of evil, that place of just everything just haywire crazy, into a place of love, abundance of love. And for some of you, right here, some of you, you're gonna have to just let go of all that pain, because everything that happened from October 23rd till now, there's been a lot of hurt. The 6 of Swords here, people say, oh, that means travel. Look at her. Look at the look on her face. That's not a look of, hey, I want to go travel. She's traveling in the middle of the night. This is the person who's trying to crawl away from all the hurt and the pain that she's been through. From the 19th through the 26th, I absolutely love this reading. You made some choices. You were forced to make some choices because of everything that's happening around you, right? Through this negative energy. You were forced to make some choices. Now you made them. Now, your choice is, not actually, it's not a choice. Your destiny is that love is going to come in, that abundance of love, because you're reopening your heart again. And I'm telling you, it's safe to do so. It's safe to do so. It's safe to do so. Stop carrying the baggage. Stop going, and don't go back. Don't go back. If you're women, get out there, man. Start picking and choosing your man. Stop waiting to be chosen like cattle. Oh, did I say cattle? And I mean no disrespect. I love you women to death, to death, to death. All women. Everywhere. Always. But stop, I see it all the time, stop waiting for a man to pick you. Pick your man. Oh, well, I'm so old-fashioned and I just like the way things are. Well, guess what? You're going to get every time the same old crap. This isn't about someone picking you. This is about you got your eye on the prize. You got your eye on the prize. You made a choice. Hopefully you made the right choice, and that choice was to head towards the light. The light is right. The light is right. And that light, see all the birds on the side over here where the light is? See all the birds? Potential people that you're going to have the greatest love in your life with. And potentially, well, it could be many love affairs. Quick ones, long ones, short ones. But there's going to be a lot of love there because you're letting go and you're putting that. See, to this doesn't mean a trip for me. This means I'm putting the pain behind me. And she's still carrying it, but the more she rolls away, the more she gets further away from the hurt and the pain. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Whew. I'm saving the blue-eyed Emperor Ozole for last. I seem to be having some disruptions or scratchings going on. I'm not sure what that's from. Always happens when I'm taping. Anyways, saving the blue for last. Gonna go with the green side right here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's see what we got. Eight of Swords. Don't freak out. Start to worry. Three of Hearts. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. And the Fool, right? Is that the Fool or Magician? I can't really see from here. Fool, Magician. The Fool. Okay. So, mentally, emotionally, you know it's true, right? 3 weeks we've been in this crap. 3 weeks we've been in this soup, mentally, physically, up and down. And I can't tell you how many people email me, want to contact me, say, hey, they're on the brink of just exploding and busting, or they just need to talk to somebody about this. People, I hear you. I'm making time. I'm trying to get around to everybody that needs the talkings to. But this is you here mentally feeling all this anguish that you're in. Right? You can't escape this. We're living it now. Now this time that this is ending. And watch this though, because watch how this plays out. Remember how I pulled out the cards? Eight of Swords first. We're mentally caught up in this releasing of all this negative energy around you. And I warned you, if you didn't see my November energy reading, you have to go back and see it. And this will all make sense to you. If you didn't see it, you got to go see it. Everybody, to get to my homepage, click on the blue eye on the video right there next to the comment section. Go to my homepage and then go to the community section. You guys got to go there and start talking about things and expressing yourselves. People don't just think that this is a game, entertainment. This isn't entertainment. If you look under my title, my caption, I don't say entertainment. This isn't meant to be entertaining. This is meant to be your reality. And for most of you it is, and you know that. We come up with the Three of Swords, right? And the heart. The heartache around this, right? The heartache around the last 4 weeks that's been going on from October 23rd through the third week of November. We mentally have been feeling that. Emotionally, we're feeling that. And now that we're at the third week, guess what? And you thought this reading was going to be a shitstorm here, bad news. We got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new start, a new beginning, potentially a new job coming in, an offer for employment. It could be an offer. So I'm not going to say just money, right? Pentacles could be rich in love or romance. This could be a new job. This could be a new connection that leads to new possibilities, expansion of education, of mental clarity. And followed by the Fool. That's that whimsical feeling again. Now that this energy is just leaving you, and for everybody that picked, so for all of you, the energy is leaving. Period. I don't care which stock you picked. All of you, every one of these things talks about the ending of this energy, the releasing of the negative energy in November. Every single one of these reads plays out the same story, right? First we feel the pain, then we feel the release of this. The Fool card here is about, and you notice here on the Fool card, every element here, every zodiac sign is going to fall victim to you. You're going to be so energized, so well, exhilarating. I don't even know how to say it. Somehow the word keeps coming to me, and I can't say these words on camera. It's going to get good. There's going to be a lot of people looking after you with this, and you're going to be able to just whimsically go through the next phase. 2020, as I said, for you Libra brothers and sisters, is going to be expansive. It's going to be expansive in all areas: financial, love, home, and more than that, the people that are around you aren't going to be backstabbing you anymore, because guess what? I in the universe are gifting you the ability to have great intuitive abilities and insight to see them coming a mile away. It's going to be like a skunk. We're going to taint them. Every sign that's encountered with a Libra, that if you act foolish, We're going to put the stank on you. Nobody else will look at you after that. So behave yourselves, people, to the Libra brothers and sisters. Do I do witchcraft spells? Can I? You bet your sweet patootie I can. Protections, cleansings, everything else. Do I? Only protection. My belief is if you practice spell casting and black magic, which is alive and well, and part of many religious groups, Santeria, voodoo, it's there. You can bring great harm to people, but what happens is if someone blocks the spell, if you're stupid enough to tell somebody you put a spell on and they block it, guess what? It comes back to you and it does 10 times more damage than you ever could have done to that person. Just telling you. So I only work in the good, the good arena. That's the healing and the cleansing and blocking of people who cast spells. So many people told me, oh my gosh, people cast spells. Oh, the P lady. I almost said her name. The P lady. And forgive me, I'm gonna have to sip iced tea. The reason why she wanted a cleansing was because she has a spell casted on her, and her sister-in-law did it. Didn't do it herself, but she had somebody do it. And what I told this P person was, I could see her as a human being. It's a human being. Never met her before, never talked to her on the phone, never said anything. But in my read for her, I said I see her as a human being. And she's always bowing down. I see her on her knees, always looking up like this. Not in prayer, in humiliation of herself. She said, Emperor, you're absolutely right. I kiss her ass. I kiss my husband's ass. I said, oh, the reason why she got mad at me, now I remember it's coming back, because I told her that she needs to stop that. I said, get off your damn knees. Get off your knees and stop kissing people's asses and stop being a carpet walking mat to people. Your husband's been cheating on you for the last 20 years, 15 years. You're kissing his ass, and then you're going to kiss his sister's ass, your sister-in-law? What has she done? What have these people done for you? Are you so afraid of life by yourself that you're willing to be a walking doormat for everybody else? She says, well, I have an injury. I know. She says, well, will I be better? I said, I will. I said, you will. I did a healing reading for her, and I said that her ailment, and then she came back and goes, my doctor came back to me just today and said that I had a strained muscle. I said, you'll be healed quickly. She didn't even tell me that about this crazy thing. She told me after the reading that she just got back from her doctor's office. I think she was trying to test me. Well, guess what? She tested me. And then I got rid of her. Well, not because she tested me. I wasn't the reason why I got rid of her. She tested me because she was angry at the advice I had given her. You can't take a dog that lives outside and bring them in the house. They'll never get used to it. Anyways, well, I'm not calling her a dog. That was a metaphor, truly a metaphor, right? Just to say, guess what? People that do things forever and a day, unless you reprogram yourself through meditation, if you do things like that every day for the last 15 years, what makes you think that it's going to be any different tomorrow? How can you be a better person in your next relationship if you keep doing the same things you did for the last 15 years and you're not willing to spend a little bit of time, a little bit of money to invest in the reprogramming of yourself? Well, I don't know. Don't ask me why you had changed. And actually, I did a whole thing. If you go to my community page, I did a whole little article on change, reprogramming yourself. I was guided to do that. I was guided to go look the information up. I was guided to go look at UCLA Medical Center and Berkeley to look up some of the papers from some of the leading scientists on neurology, and I got my information, right? Not only is it scientifically proven that change takes place on a cellular level, and I told you guys that long before I even did this study. It's molecular. How did I know that? Again, in my meditation 2 months ago, when I gave that reading that said that, I didn't research it. I never researched anything. I researched it after the fact to see, oh my God, and I don't know why, oh my God, I think I'm testing the universe. He's going to kick my ass. But I think he knows why I do it, right? Because I want to make sure that the people following me and the people watching this channel, because it's our channel, I want to make sure I'm giving you good information. I don't want to just give you some hocus pocus stuff because some guy wanted to write a book on YouTube or put it on Amazon. I'm not trying to sell books. I'm not trying to sell tarot cards. Yeah, I'm not trying to sell you a pipe dream. This is real stuff. You can reprogram yourself. It's weird. It's now 111 on my clock. So if you mark this time right now, and then whenever you watch this, how can you go back? You could go back and calculate based on the time that this show aired. But anyways, I got 111 on one side of my camera over here, and the other side I got 404 for the power. Back to this last read, and I'm saving this. I'm talking a lot about this read because I need you to hear the messages I'm sending you before I show you these cards. I haven't seen them yet. You know that. They've always been right here. Ready? What does that say? 10 of Cups. Don't question me yet. 9 of Wands. Lover's card. Queen of Wands. So interesting. Cups, Wands, Cups, Wands. Undulation, undulation. Love, happiness. Oh my God, I'm tired. So we have the 10 of Cups, right? This is what we've been waiting for since October 23rd till now. Is that abundance of love, right? Where's the love in all this? Why aren't I seeing any love in any part of my life at all? It comes, it goes, it comes, it goes. And how do we know that? Because the 9 of Wands, right? The 9 of Wands is sitting here going, yeah, this is strained energy, right? You're festering over this. This is a guy who's not only just emotionally exhausted, right, trying to achieve this 10 of Cups, this love scenario here in this last night. I'm looking at this card, and as I examine this energy, his face is down. Hear the word downtrodden. Downtrodden. His face looks downtrodden. I mean, and remember the P person I told you about on the knees? It's weird how this, I didn't see these cards. You know I didn't see these cards. But remember I said that person on his knees, a Libra woman on her knees. On her knees. On her knees. $5 says that this is the stack that she showed, even though I blocked her. I'm sure she got herself into account and still here watching because she knows where the truth comes from. Oh, and I've had several other people do that, and everybody else has come back and apologized. And even since I blocked them, they now contact me on Facebook asking if we could be forgiven. And her name is Putai. She's from Long Beach, and has really just turned around, turned herself around in her counsel to me. People, when you get mad at me when I tell you the truth, you should be on your knees, being grateful and thankful that you heard the news first, so that way you can protect yourself from that crap. I don't really get on your hands and knees for me. I'm just joking, but I'm just saying. be grateful for the fact that you get the news in advance. I don't want to find. I wish I could find myself a reader that could tell me in advance what's going to happen, so that I could be in position of this. And I told her, I said, listen, get off your knees. Get off your knees. But this is, and imagine, these 4 cards represent the different facets of the weeks throughout the month of November. Our first week, second week, third week, and fourth week. We got the Lover's card here, right? The Lover's card. Third week of November, this love is going to start to open up. This is the third time I've seen this. We've seen that love is opening up in the third week. Time to open our hearts up and realize the fact that the cleansing of this planet, this universe, it's not Mercury retrograde. Please, people, don't say that again. Say that again, and I will cast a spell. Don't ever say Mercury retrograde is the cause of anything else. The universe has to cleanse itself. You can call it Mercury retrograde if you absolutely need to call it something. I mean, if you just can't say that the universe is cleansing itself, Source, the Lord, God, is cleansing this universe of all the people, negative energy. Imagine this Earth, right? The center, the gravitational pull, right? Provided by the Earth. The gravitational pull pulls us down to the planet. What do you think happens to energy? Teacher, can I take that one? Energy leaves our body. And I'll tell you about this thing last night. Energy leaves your body. Well, guess what? It goes down into the planet. It goes down to the gravitational pull. It goes to the core of the Earth. That's what fuels it. When people aren't here, when there's no energy here, this planet will be a dead star as well. There'll be nothing to fuel the core. How do you think a molten ball like Earth just became a molten ball out of space? Energy. The energy that humans provided. So all this negative energy, and as the universe has to expel it, because otherwise, if not, what do you have? You have cataclysmic explosion of the planet. And it happens all the time to planets. Planets explode. Think about it. Think about it. So third week, we got love. And then we have Queen of Wands. We finally have Libra, and this could be male or female. You guys don't get hung up on the male or female crud. I hate that, because every one of us is part female, part male, right? You just may have one more chromosome. And think about how molecularly small that is, right? That makes us the difference between being a male or a female because of a single chromosome. Do you realize when people and men go, oh my God, yeah, I'm a man, I'm a this, I'm a that. Men, stop it. Women, stop it. I'll say it to you less lightly though, because I don't think women are so bravado about that energy. But this is the person here who is absolutely, and remember I talked about the planet, right? The source energy of that. Look at the ball right here. Look at the ball on fire. The spherical ball representing the Earth, and the flames leaving that planet right there. That's exactly what's happening right now, but you can't see it. You can't see it. It's invisible. The energy is invisible to you. But this is the fourth week of it absolutely being released. It's gone, and you being in control of that. This is telling me that you're gonna feel that release of that energy. You're gonna feel the release of all that negative energy out to the universe, and you're gonna say, guess what? It's over. And then you're gonna come back to my community page and say, Blue-Eyed Emperor, you're absolutely right. I could feel that energy just leaving. I could feel it vacating my life. Man, it just hit me, because that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. By the end of the fourth week, you're going to feel that energy absolutely leave you. I'm going to put the tarot cards away now, because it's time for me to close out. Stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to do another read here. Should I stay or should I go? And let's see what happens. Let's hear the truth on that. Anyways, sending you love and light, as always. My name is Lawrence, the Blue-Eyed Emperor. Stand strong, and we'll stand together. Till next time.